Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today we're dropping into the contract miner. We got a seriously cool new update, and I'm also going to be showing you a new way you can deposit your coins into your Faucetpay account. So keep watching. Okay, and welcome to another video. And remember, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about how to earn cryptocurrency for free, about cloud mining sites, crypto investments, and lots of other crypto related stuff, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tag that notification bell so you're alerted to all my latest content as it comes online. Okay, so here we are in my contract miner account, and the last time we were in here was actually about a month ago, and quite a few things have changed. Yes, if you just heard that, I am still having to drink my water because my cough is still here. So trying my best once again to try and suppress it so I'm not spluttering all over this video. Anyway, so firstly, in the last month, like I say, certain things have changed with our account. We are much further into our level 44 on our way to level 5. We were about halfway, so about here. We're now a bit further, probably maybe another, I don't know, 8th further. But, you know, these things take time. As you progress through these levels, it does get harder and harder because you require more and more points to get to the next level. So, anyway, we are slowly getting there. The other thing you will notice is that off-a-wall levels. Now, this is something I've really been pushing with our contract miner account. If we go in here, for those of you that have never seen this, obviously for those of you that regularly use the off a wall, you would have probably seen this. So basically, for every level you reach or pass, you will get a prize. We've passed level 5. We're now up to getting our way up to level 6, or we might have. Yeah, that's right. So anyway, the way we do this, or the way I do this, is either use Hideout TV or Loot TV, and through those two mediums you will rack up points really quickly. All you got to do is watch some videos. About 300 points on Hideout TV and about the same for Loot TV is going to earn you over 2,000 CMC in this program. If we scroll down here, you can see these are all the ones I've done. Obviously a lot of these date back quite a long way, but if we click date here, you can see I've got a pending one here for 2090 CMC that will be done in the next few days or so, and that will obviously be added to my account. But then obviously that also will start moving you up through these rewards, and they keep going. I mean, this is a great one. Mining boost 25% once you reach level 10. That is a really great. I mean, that's a boost of 25% of your power. I'm assuming whatever your power is, that is going to boost it by 25% for a set amount of time, which is really good. And then obviously you've got, you know, as you go through these, you know, you've got some really great prizes here. And this is something, I mean, this is something I've really been pushing again, like I keep saying. But I'm just using my usual stuff, Hideout TV, Loot TV, and it is working really well. So the other thing that I've done to this account is, if we go to inventory, which is here, and then we scroll down here, the other day, not yesterday, maybe the day before, I actually purchased 2 new S3 Antminers. I've been waiting for the S5s to come up. They've not materialized, so I figured because one S5, I think it's about 8,000, maybe 10,000. An S5 is 10,000. These are 7,050 mega hashes each. So 2 equals 14,000. So together they are actually more than one S5. So I figured that was the way to go, because the S5s were not coming up on the marketplace. But anyway, we've added them, which is, like I say, is added another 14,000 mega hash of power to our account. Obviously, that increases our mining and all that kind of stuff, which increases the amount of CMC we're earning on a daily basis. So that is all good. That's what we want. And that is obviously what I keep encouraging you guys to do. Always to keep trying to push your account forward any way you can. Now, someone, member of our Discord, and they were asking basically about increasing their properties. So basically moving up to bigger properties, which is totally fine. The reason they wanted to do this is because they realized that each property allows more power. Obviously, the more power you have, the sort of longer that you can add more power and the longer your mining will last. So in their mind, it then becomes a bit more passive. So they're not having to come in and out of the site so often. The only problem is that every time you upgrade a miner or a property, you go to a higher property, you pay more rent. So like, for instance, this one, I used to have this property, but then when the developers of Contract Miner basically upped the amount of miners you could have in each property, I dropped down from this one to this one, because I didn't need to be in that one anymore, because this one held the amount of miners I had plus 4 more. When I had this one, the maximum miners that a property would hold was 20. I had 20 miners, so I had to get this one to utilize all of my miners. So yeah, I had to get this property to utilize all of my miners. But then when the developer basically allowed the properties to hold more miners, like this will now hold 30 miners, this one holds 24 miners. I now have 24. Well, actually, I've got 26 miners, but the 2 of them are very small, so there's no point. I don't really use them. But I can house my 24 miners at this for 174 CMC every 7 days. If I was in this property, it would cost me 259 CMC for 7 days. If I get to the point of earning 30 good sized miners like S5s and that, like I have got, I will move into this property. I mean, if I get to 25 good sized miners, I will move into this property because I want to utilize all of my miners. But right now, I only need to be in this one. But if you haven't got a good amount of miners, you just simply will not be able to afford the rent. I'm not trying to have a go at you or anything, but what I'm trying to do is make you aware that simply if you don't have enough miners, it will either be one of 2 things. One, you'll only earn enough CMC to pay your rent, and then you'll have no profit whatsoever. Or you'll basically end up not being able to pay the rent, and then you'll have to move back to a smaller property anyway. So you would have wasted your CMC. So, you know, like I say, I'm not trying to make an example or say what you're thinking is wrong or belittle you or anything like that in any kind of way. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to basically avoid you from making a mistake, but basically you end up earning nothing because you're spending everything on rent and you're not earning any profit. So, you know, and that's what I was trying to explain to you in the messages we've had back and forth. But I'm using this now and using you as an example now because other people might think the same thing. The thing, if I move into a bigger property, therefore I can buy more energy. Therefore, my mining will last longer. But if you've only got a few small miners, you will simply not earn enough, and that is what I'm trying to point out. So, like I say, I'm not trying to be too negative towards you. I'm trying to basically just prevent you from losing money or losing your profit. And simple as that. I mean, I have, like I say, I've got 24 miners, and I could move into this, but why would I? Because I'd be wasting coins. I'm here because that's where that's the only, that's the best place for me, and that's what I'm trying to say is make sure you're in the best place for yourself. And I totally get the way you're thinking, but like I say, you're just going to end up at a point where you're not going to be earning anything, or you're going to be spending all of what you're earning on rent and electricity, and you're not actually going to be earning any profit. But obviously, if you feel you're earning enough to cover your rent, cover your electricity daily, and you will be making a profit, then that's totally up to you. That is totally fine. But like I say, for me, I would just sooner stay in a property that is absolutely perfect for the amount of miners I've got. So therefore, I'm earning the maximum amount of profit I can be, rather being in a property too big and I'm spending my profit on rent and electricity and not mining as much as I could do, or you know what I'm saying. Anyway, like I say, I just want to sort of say that so other people are aware of how this whole property thing works. Okay, so something that has been added, which I think is a great addition, which some of you might have missed. Obviously, most of you that are using your accounts regularly, you probably would have seen it. But if we go into the shop, and then we go into power units, you basically, rather than being limited to what was it? Three packs you could buy at a time. You can now buy 5. So you can buy 5 of any one you want. I think you were limited to 3 before. So obviously that's really good. So I'm a little bit low at the moment, so I will buy 5 packs of that. Purchase. Yep. Okay. And then we can go into my inventory. Power units. And then I've got one left over from last night. And then we can add all those as well. So it should be 6. Yeah, they're all there. Go back into the shop. And then you'll see that has now gone from 80 up to 167. And obviously now I've bought those extra miners, my amount of power required is a little bit more. But, a max, which is, I think my max, which is about 220 or something like that, is still perfectly fine for 24 hours of mining. And then obviously I'll just top that back up once, the next day before it completely runs out, and just to keep that rolling. Another slight change as well to the website. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but we are now only dealing with CMC. If you use the drop down, I still have a bit of CMCI there, but we basically predominantly everything is just coming out in CMC. If you go into Exchange now, you'll see it's basically you've got you can convert your CMCI to CMC, but you can't do it the other way around now. So what if I 0 point, I don't know if, can you see, this is where I'd like on certain websites where you can just click a max. So obviously it's just a bit of a pain in the butt to, what's that? So 51 million 7, is that 51,7792? I think that is 7792. I think that's right. Exchange. I don't even know. I think you've got to have a minimum. Is there a minimum? Yeah, you see, amount to exchange is too low. Yeah, so there you go. So that'll just sit there. But like I say, I actually prefer this as well, because for me, it just makes sense to have one coin. It just makes one, so everything that that you buy in a certain coin, when you you mine a certain coin. When you sell your miners, you get them back in the same coin. So you're not having to pay exchange fees and stuff like that. You know, if you want to buy, it used to be if you wanted to buy power supplies, you had to exchange your CMC into CMCI. If you wanted to buy miners, you had to exchange your CMC into CMCI, which seemed to me a bit weird. I mean, obviously it meant that the developer was getting a little back in their wallet from fees, which obviously helped with, you know, things. But, you know, for me, going to one currency makes complete sense. And I think it saves confusion as well. For me, I think it's a really good move. And talking about coins, the big update is if we go into withdrawal, is that Litecoin, obviously it was in a test phase, Litecoin crypto is now live. So you can mine Litecoin crypto and withdraw Litecoin crypto. So basically we're going to do this. If we go into back home, and then I can disconnect from there, and then we can go. It's showing testing. It is still showing as testing, but it is withdrawals are live. Apparently, that really shouldn't say testing anymore. But so, and also as well, what is a shame is, and again, this is something I spoke about in a video a while back. Is this shows 100%. I would like it that. And I think you used to be able to do this, and I'm hoping he brings it back, is you could separate that percentage. So I could have it mining Litecoin 50% and say CMC 50%. So obviously I can pay my rent out of the 50% of CMC I'm mining, but I can withdraw the Litecoin I'm mining as well. That, for me, would be absolutely ideal. I think that is the next really good step that the developer could make with the coins, is allow you to mine multiple. So like I say, which would make, like I say, just paying your rent easier. And then also as well, you would have money, you would have CMC if you wanted to buy miners, CMC when you want to buy power units, but you're also mining your Litecoin for withdrawals. That makes complete sense to me. Anyway, we've got or we had, if we look up here, we've got about 100,000. The minimum for Litecoin is 500,000. So as we've got a few thousand CMC, and I've bought my miners now, I'm going to mine the Litecoin, and then obviously we will look at doing a payment proof withdrawal for Litecoin in the near future. But so that is obviously absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Litecoin mining is live. You can make withdrawals. So that is absolutely brilliant. But as we mentioned in a video a while back, that the option for Faucetpay at some point in the very near future is going to be removed. In a sense. So if we go into, if we go into wallets and settings here, and we go to payout settings, and we go wallets, you can see we've got StakeCube, and then you got Faucetpay. Yeah, this is going to be removed as far as I'm concerned. I'm not sure what's happening with StakeCube. I'm assuming it's staying there, but Faucetpay, this option for Faucetpay is being removed, but the ability to withdraw to Faucetpay is not being removed, because there is a way you can do it without actually using this option. And the reason why the developer is removing this option is, I believe, going through this sort of way of doing it, there is a fee. But doing it the other way it's free, which seems a bit weird, but apparently that is the case. So anyway, how do you do this? And I will show you. We just got to go into my Faucetpay. So hang on, keep watching, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are in my Faucetpay account, and for those of you that do follow my crypto, I'll get it right, my Crypto Pirates videos, just as a quick show, obviously I showed the withdrawal. Here is the actual payment proof, 131,501 Satoshis from Faucet Gamers. That came on the 11th of February. That is obviously a payment proof to that withdrawal I showed in the most recent video. Okay, so how are we to withdraw to Faucetpay without actually having the Faucetpay option in the wallets? Now, like I say, this is going to be removed. At the moment, it's still there, I believe, basically because at the moment you can still withdraw your old coins. So if you have old coins like the Litecoin D or the Bitcoin D or the Doge D, you need to withdraw them pretty soon, because after a while I don't think that option is going to be there. If we go back into withdrawal and then look, it says withdraw old coins, click on that. That's going to show you your old coins. I don't have enough there as a minimum, I don't believe. No, because the minimum is 5 million. I've got like 2, and it's Doge, so it's not a lot. But if you've got any coins in any of these in these ones, you need to withdraw them pretty soon, because they are going to be removed. I don't know exactly the time scale. It could be a month, it could be a year, I have no idea. But what I'm saying is they will be removed at some point. So just make a effort to get them withdrawn, because if you lose them, you know, it's not the developer's fault. They are giving you plenty of warning. So make sure you get it done. And like I say, once they're withdrawn, I'm guessing the Faucetpay option will be removed about the same time. So anyway, like I say, how do we withdraw to Faucetpay without actually having that Faucetpay option? Well, obviously, firstly, you'd come into your withdraw area, and then you would click select coin, which obviously is the only coin that we've got at the moment. And then you need a destination Litecoin address. Now, if we go into Faucetpay, go to wallet, then here, that's Litecoin. You scroll down and then click deposit. This is your deposit address. It's not the same as the linked addresses. Keep your linked addresses as they are, because that is going to be the address you withdraw to. But to deposit from Contract Miner into Faucetpay, you need to use these deposit addresses. Like I say, you click wallet, then you'll get a list, go into deposit, and this is what you'll see. Then click on the little thing there and it says copied. Then you'd go back here and simply paste that in there. And then obviously you up here, you type in however much you want to withdraw. We don't have enough at the moment to do it. And then you type in your account PIN that you set up when you created your account, your Contract Miner account, and then you click withdraw. And then basically it says that, or somewhere it says, withdrawals are to be done every Sunday. So it's only going to be once a week. So if you do it on a Monday, don't expect it to be in your account on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, or Friday, because it will not be withdrawn until the following Sunday. So that is every Sunday. Withdrawals will be made. But like I say, that is how you do it. Once you've got enough, you start withdrawing your Litecoin, select the coin, go and get your deposit address from your list. Obviously, when other coins are listed, you will select whichever coin it is you are withdrawing. You click deposit. That will give you your address. Paste it into the into here like I've just shown. Then add the other things and then click withdraw. And that is it. It's dead easy. It has been tested. The developer has tested this a few times to make sure that using those direct deposit addresses do work, and so that is all. That's how it's going to be done now. So obviously, we did talk about Faucetpay being removed. There was a lot of people even saying that they were going to stop using Contract Miner because Faucetpay was being removed. The option, the normal add your email address option, is being removed, but you can still use Faucetpay using those direct deposit addresses as I've just shown. So that is basically how you are to do it going forward. And that's it. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found it interesting and informative and extremely helpful, I hope. And if you can, please smash that like button. It really, really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.